Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Dragon Quest V. In the last episode, we were wandering around very aimlessly because, well, I shouldn't say aimlessly. We were wandering around randomly trying to figure out the place I needed to go based on the descriptions I have, and I could not figure it out for the life of me. We're supposed to be finding some lake in the middle of a forest, in the middle of some mountains, and honestly, I have no idea where that is. But I have a couple of places I would like to check, a couple more places. We spent a long time last time looking in a lot of places, but let's check a couple more places. Apparently I can't roll out the fucking magic carpet. I don't know why. Stupid game. This magic carpet thing is so finicky. Can you just give me a fucking airship or something? Son of a bitch, man. Alright, but anyway. The first thing that came to mind is I never really went back to the center continent. Down here, there was like two different places I went inside of, but I don't remember if I've actually explored both of them. Like, there's the one on this middle spot here that's like a tower. I think we already went there and explored it, but there's this other spot up here, which I think I can get to. I need to get off this damn magic carpet. I think I can go up here and fly across, and I think there's a place I either have been over here or I haven't, and I don't remember what it is. And it might be somewhere I can go. I don't know if it's where I need to go right now. In fact, there's a little lake surrounded by his mountains here, isn't there? Son of a bitch. This might be my place. Let's kill this elephant first and find out. But yes, welcome into the stream, everybody. Welcome into DJ and Hippie and Dragon. And I know Maro is lurking behind me. You may hear her laughing and also her hand waving is on screen, so you're welcome. But yeah, this will be our first stream in the same room. Well, at least while we're in the same room. I'm the only one streaming at the moment. This is where I need to go. I've been here. Oh my god, I forgot about this place. Son of a bitch. Do I just play the music now? Let's hear the song for the umpteenth time, shall we? What was the item called? The fairy something. Dude, I've already been here. The fucking fairy horn. I don't know if I have to be out in the middle of the lake for this to work, but here we go. See, it's like I actually went back and looked at my previous stream now that from before the last one, and I noticed that there was I had went to that one like cave tomb place that I did last stream that took me like an hour and a half. I actually had been there on the previous stream. It wasn't even earlier. It was literally the previous stream before. And I was just like, motherfucker, that wasn't even that long ago. Maybe I need to be more in the middle of the water. Let's try it out here. But yeah, if I remember correctly, this is just like a dead-end lake area that I couldn't do anything with. Oh my god, it's working. Well, I'm glad that didn't take long to figure out. I was really, really concerned that I was going to be sailing around the world for many hours. Thank God. Okay, we're good. Queen's Palace, or whatever the hell this place is supposed to be. The Fairy Queen's Palace. This is it. We're here. We did it. Hey, let's go. Tee-hee-hee-hee. Welcome. Welcome to the Fairy Palace. Last time I was bumping into this... Oh, that's right. We were like bumping into an invisible wall and we didn't know why. That's what you were saying. Okay. Instant progress for the win, Hippie. Indeed. Also, I need to open up my freaking stream thing and not my OBS so I can see my chat closer. There we go. That's better. I don't have to look all the way across for my chat. Okay, so we have a church here. We don't need that right now. Hey, Frog. What's up? How you doing? Welcome in. We know. Tee-hee-hee. We know the legendary hero's already been born. May the goddess send sweet sugar plum blessings down on Funk Jr. I mean... He's one of them. Does my daughter not count? Here's the queen. Welcome. I've been expecting you. Treacle said you would be coming. I am Queen Caramel. You wish to know about the two orbs in Zenithia? Yes, we fairies crafted them. But that was then. We don't have that power anymore. Look! Queen Caramel produces a gold bauble? Uh-huh. You see, we've already tried to make an orb. I know it looks like an orb, but this bauble doesn't have the power to hold Zenithia in the heavens. But you, Funky G, maybe you do. So I'm giving you this gold bauble. Okay. Gold because I know what a bobble is. It's a bubble bobble, right? Now go up the stairs at the back and hurry. The fairy there will tell you what to do. Sweet. Can you raise the mic volume or get a tad bit closer? I can put it closer to my mouth, sure. We could try that. Put it right on my fucking face. Hello, hello. If that helps. I'm trying to, avoid as much, as much Morrow talking as we can. Just deep throat it. Fuck you, dragon. I don't have as much practice as you do, okay? I'm sorry. It's not a secret, so I suppose I can tell. Teehee. Bianca's the descendant of a Zenithian. Okay, so they wait, Bianca. Wait, Bianca? Oh, right. My wife is. Why apparently I'm not, but she is. The blood of the Lothlinians runs through your veins, fucking G. The legendary hero was born of your Lothlinian and Bianca's Zenithian blood. Oh, I'm Lothlinian, she's Zenithian. Got it. All part of the goddess's sweet recipe of life. Got it. Uh-oh. Morrow better perk up. DJ's got a joke. What did the bra say to the hat? You go on ahead. I'll give these two a lift. Oh, I may pass. Sweet. I guess because I was given the gold bauble, I have the go-ahead. Alright, so, yeah. I guess we'll go figure out what the fuck to do with said bauble. Should we peep at the bauble? Peeping at the bauble is very important. Pretty globe that sparkles. It's already a gold orb. Or globe. Why do I have to do anything to it? It might be some kind of useful tool. Who knows what power it possesses? Probably wouldn't find anybody buy it, though. Peep is the most useless technique I've ever seen in my life. Hey, we got that resub coming in hot. Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Sorry, I gotta hear the music first. Hey, 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 hey.
New house stream hype.
New house stream hype indeed. It's that dude Drew. I wonder who that is. He changed his name. What's up, Drew? Welcome in. Yeah, I've been meaning to ask you why you changed your name because I. Oh yeah, and that's Morrow waving. Anyway, what's up, Drew? Welcome in, sir. Thank you for the 39-month resub. Appreciate it as always. New house stream hype indeed. Welcome in. But yeah. These are fairy treasures. Everyone loves treasures, don't they? But boo-hoo, they don't bring about peace. You can have them if you want. Yeah. Also, Tara's here. Hey, Tara. What's up? A lightning staff. Sancho acquired the lightning staff. Also, a princess's robe. Yo, okay. I'm guessing I'm going to give those both to my daughter because those sound like mage thingies. Two beers for you, Hippie. One for... Oh, sorry. There's a joke in there. I was waiting for you to put the punchline, Hippie, before I read it. What did the road construction worker covered in asphalt order at the bar? 2 beers. One for me and one for the road. Nice. Because he's covered in asphalt. Drew said, "What's up, Morrow?" She may not completely hear everything I say. She is playing a game with headphones on and talking with Dragon right now, I believe. There you go. She's in the chat, so it's okay. Alright, let's give this to my daughter. Yep. Better than her sage's robe. That's cool. I can live with that. Let's take out that Yggdrasil leaf for now. Lightning staff. Ooh, she can use it in battle, but it's not a usable weapon. Okay. Oh, I can use the lightning staff. Interesting. I'm just going to give it to the daughter because she has all the staves. But anyway, Drew, how you doing, man? I know I haven't talked to you since I really got here, since you stream late, so I haven't really had a chance to actually hop into your stream and hang out. But I do hope you're doing well, sir. I've seen all the new games you've been playing and starting between Final Fantasy IV and Shadow of the Colossus and Danganronpa. Starting all sorts of stuff, man. I swear there was another one, but I can't remember what it was. Those are the ones I remember he was playing. I know he was doing Shadow last night, I believe. Alright, so anyway, we got a couple fairy treasures. I'm happy about those. Dun, 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 dun. You're about to finish like 3 games soon, so it's all good. How far are you into Final Fantasy IV already? I know Shadow of the Colossus doesn't take very long already. And Danganronpa is probably the only long one you're doing. This is a special picture. It shows what's in the heart of whoever looks at it. You must bring the gold bauble that Queen Caramel made for you, and it must be in your own hands. Oh, okay. Can't be in the bag. Gotta be in your hands. Sure. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, yeah, you're also playing Chrono Cross. You're almost at the end of Chrono Cross already? Dang, you're flying through that one.
Hey, women!
Oh.
Shut your mouth and make babies!
Haven't heard Carbon in a while in my chat, or my stream. Thank you for the 19 bits, Frog. And now, new bit badge taco. Hell yeah. Congrats. Damn, you're all the way up to Fusoya on Final Fantasy IV? God damn. Final Fantasy IV really isn't a super long game if you know what you're doing. None of the early Final Fantasies really are. Like 1 through 5 are all like not too long if you know what to do. 6 is where the game actually becomes like a longer game, and even that one isn't as long as once you start getting to the multi-disc games, obviously. Anyway, my heart is open. Let's see what happens when you go into the painted world of Ariandel. This isn't Dark Souls. What are you talking about, bro? Wait, this is my hometown from the beginning. What the F? You had trouble with the final boss of Final Fantasy IV? I mean, final boss of 4 is pretty tough. I'm not going to talk about it too much out loud because Maro is listening and she hasn't played that one. But it can be a pretty tough boss fight. Kind of running through FF4. I mean, you did play it on your channel already, didn't you, Drew? Just not that version, the Pixel Remaster, which is what you're playing now. Have you heard the news, guys? Apparently Punk-Ass's young lad went off ghost hunting of all things. That boy will grow up into be a fine fighter at this rate, I'd say. Yeah, why are we going back into the flashback? What the heck, man? On your travels, are you? I wouldn't go snooping about the village too much if you don't want folks to start suspecting you. Don't be suspecting me. I'm just... Oh my god! I just remembered something about the beginning of the game. Remember when I was a child and there was a purple-haired motherfucking adventurer just standing in the town? Looked just like me, but I was grown up, and I was like when I was a kid. Bruh. Some time travel shit right here. Holy crap. Hold on. Hold the presses. We're getting raided right now. Hello. Let's go. It's our boy, The Pickle. Let's get that boy a shout out. Somebody, anybody tell me why. Drew beat everybody to the punch on that one.
I give up. I will no longer be streaming this game. Fuck that shit.
What happened on 14 to make you not
I'll
want
be
to stream it
playing with
anymore?
the other guys. Whatever. But I'm not streaming this fucking game anymore.
Oh, damn. What happened here,
So
man?
every time I turn it on, something fucks up on stream, so...
Well, I guess this answers why we haven't seen Pickle stream 14 in a while. Had some technical difficulties when he was playing on his own. But anyway, Pickle, thank you for the raid. Welcome into Raiders. I see Pickle's playing Trails the Third. That is as far as I've been into the Trails game. That's as far as I've played, and that game was pretty good. So I hope it's going well for you, sir. Yes, thank you for giving the shout out, guys. And thank you for the welcome back, Pickle. Hope you're doing well. Hope your stream went well. We've actually been talking about playing some more 14 here. Literally, Maro's behind me playing 14 with Dragon right now. But I'll have to get back to it myself so we can do some more of the new patch that just came out. There's more raids to do and other story content, I'm sure, to do from the patch stuff. But yeah, I'll get back to that eventually. But yeah. Drew had that fucking shout out queued up and ready to go. Ooh. We don't have that much offer here in Wheelbrick, but make yourself at home. Enjoy your stay. I didn't come from the future, I swear. Anyway, you need to save a bit of money, so you canceled your sub for 14 for now, but you'll get back to it sooner or later. Yeah, I pretty much just canceled it, several months ago when I stopped playing. I figured I'd redo it when I was ready to play again. I don't want to talk to the fucking bishop here. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to talk. Oh, it's children. It's child me. There I am with my adorable kitty. Oh, look at me and my adorable baby kitty when he was so adorable. Also, bless you. You're okay. Oh, you must be the one who the sister in the church was talking about. What? You want to look at my gold orb? Oh, shit. Are we going to trade? Am I going to take the... Oh, my God. Time travel for the win. We're going to take the gold orb and be like, here, take this fake-ass gold bauble. You can't even hear Mara in the background? I mean, for the most part, between the music and me talking, you shouldn't hear her too clearly if you hear her at all. So that's why this is like kind of this is another quote-unquote test stream for seeing how it works with us both in the room. Well, I suppose that's okay. You don't look like the bad sort, but you have to give it back in a sec, okay? Sure. Switch the gold orb with the gold bauble? No. Yes. Heh. Alright, so that's how you get the gold orb. You go back to the past and steal it from yourself. Fucking Back to the Future shit right there. It's pretty amazing, don't you think? Yeah, I won't give up no matter how hard it gets, just like you say. Come on, Leo. Alright, man, go get yourself some food, Pickle, if you're coming back. Have a good lurk for a minute. Alright, so we stole the gold orb for myself. Can we go visit my dad before we go back to the future? Yo, fucking younger Sancho. Hola, have we met before, senor? Ah, you are one of Senor Punke's amigos, see? If you are looking for him, he is upstairs now. Do I know you? Is there something you want to discuss? Sure. What did you say? You're my son? Yes. I only have one son, and that's my boy Funky G. Was there something else? Sure. I shouldn't go to Coburg, you say? Yes. Well, you've certainly done your homework to know I've been summoned there. At any rate. Ah, I see. You're some kind of prophet, are you? Sorry, but I don't believe in that sort of thing. Your eyes really do remind me of my wife's, you know. I suppose it wouldn't hurt for me to be at least... for me to at least hear bear your advice in mind. Well, if that's all, I'm rather busy at the moment, so if you could excuse me. Excuse me. You love the use of this kind of time travel, like Prisoner of Azkaban did with Harry Potter. Yeah, it is kind of similar, where you go back and kind of affect it with certain things. Although this one's pretty blatant. It's like, hey, here's me when I was older talking to my younger self. Like, there's no... Well, I mean, I guess it's not obvious when you're a kid that you're looking at yourself when you're older. Oh boy, Deep Space Nine Star Trek, because I know all about that. You can even buy the weapons from the beginning of the game while you're here. That's kind of funny. I like that. Can we get any mini medals while we're here? That would be dope. Probably won't let me leave town, will it? Haven't seen you around these parts. Our village chief punk ass is ever so strong, I'll have you know. I wouldn't go cause any trouble if you know what's good for you. Oh, if you try to leave, it just takes you back. Okay, that makes sense too. Dun, 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 dun. Also, the Roswell episode with Pork, Rom, and Knob. Something different with the bitrate. Your video is freezing a lot. I mean, mine seems to be doing fine. I'm watching my stream as I play, and it looks fine. I saw it buffer a couple times, but it didn't freeze. So I'm not sure what to tell you on that, DJ. Sorry. My bitrate is looking okay. And the only thing I changed is I put the low latency mode back on to see if that affected anything. That's the only thing I changed between last stream and this one. Also, what's up, Ragnatan? Thanks for the welcome back. And it is from the new house. This is my second stream, actually. I did one on Friday. I was playing some more of this as well. And, well, this is round 2. Oh, what is it? Did we go in here? This picture was painted to celebrate the birth of a legendary hero. Okay, cool. Alright, so now that I have the gold orb, I believe I can just go back to Zenithia, or at least the underground floating, the used to be floating city, and make it floating again, right? Pretty sure that's all I needed this for. Let's make sure there's nothing else in the castle to loot and pollute and talk to and learn. You know. I'm not really Cat, I'm a magician. I'm studying the fairies here. Disguising myself like this was the only way I could get in here. Don't give me away. Hey, everybody. There's a cat over here. A talking cat. I know something you don't. I know something you don't, but okay, I'll tell you, tee-hee-hee. The picture in the upstairs room on the east side of the palace gets changed every now and then, but it's only just been changed for a picture to celebrate the birth of a legendary hero, so probably we'll be changing it for a while. Cool. That is incredible news that I don't give a fuck about, but thanks. Actually, let's talk to the queen before we go. We fairies don't have the power to alter the passage of time. The picture welcomed you, Funky G. You must have that power. Go now, the time has come. Return the gold orb to its rightful place. Literally what I said we needed to do. A lot of the objectives in this game is like, once you find the place you need to go, that's the hard part. Once you get there, 2 seconds later, you have what you came for. So, like, this game, I could probably be done with this fucking game for how slowly it has taken me to find some of the shit I need to find in this game. Like, I looked back at the last session of this, that last, like, hour of the game that I played, it was, like, such a waste of fucking time. I really didn't get to do anything. Like, I finally found the fairy place. That took forever. And then once I found the fairy place and learned what I needed to do after that, I was searching again, and then I fucking wasted another whole stream. It was ridiculous. But whatever. We got the gold orb that we need to get. You know what? I think I can teleport back there. I don't need to walk, fly, whatever. To Zenithia. Y'all ready for this? Let's make this bitch fly. Da-da-da. Let's make this bitch fly. Well, if it doesn't... Wait. If that doesn't put the Willy and G Willikers, you found me an orb. Yes, I did, Dr. Aegon. Yes, I did. I'll just pop it in here, up here on the pedestal, and... Booyaka, booyaka. That should do diddly-o... Wait. That should do diddly-o-diddly it. What is this guy? Fucking Ned Flanders ass motherfucker over here. Anyway. It's finally time. Zenithia is gonna be airborne again. Stand by for takeoff, passengers. And it's all thanks to you and your party, Funky G. Take a good look, friends. I don't know what this accent I'm giving him is. Just something different because it's a different person talking. I don't know. Stand back. The pillars of light. Ooh, animation. Cutscene. Epicness. Can I do a Flanders voice, Frog? Not really. Hey there, hi there, ho there. Like, I can't do a voice. I can imitate what he says, but it's not going to sound like him. Floating cities. Oh shit, epic rainbow. Let's go. Yes, floating cities, usually the coolest cities. Excited to go. Well, we're here already. Excited that it exists, I guess. So, oh, we can fully explore the place now, though, because it was, like, a lot of it was flooded. Well, I didn't get up quite as high as I was expecting. But you know what they say, grumbling's a grievance of the devil. Mind if I leave things up to you for a while? Now the water's drained away, I'm off to do a tour of the castle and make sure everything's okily-dokily-do. See you later, prestigious... It's supposed to be like, see you later, alligator. See you later, prestidigitator. Fucking, just call me a fucking tater. Just, see you later, tater. Alright, I don't need to examine these. There's a silver, there's a gold. I'm just looking for paths that weren't available to me before because they were blocked by water. Let's explore. Okay, so this is the edge. Wow, there's actually people here. Did they just like decided they wanted to show up here now that this is in the sky? Were they fucking frozen? Like, what the hell? When peace still reigned over the world, the Zenith dragon did look down over his earthly dominion and speak to us thus. Humans are a noble breed. And with these words, he did vanish and conceal himself. Alack, who would have foretold the demise of Zenithia centuries later, that it should crash so to the ground? Were it not for such a tristful pass, had Zenithia remained aloft, the world might still now know peace. You talk too Shakespearean for me, dog. Also, this place, I'm pretty sure this place was in the previous game, because this looks hella familiar, like this exact map. Like this place. I'm pretty sure we've been here. So he just says humans are a noble breed and peace is out, basically. Okay, so this is the church here. Let's pop a save. Why not? Let's pop our first save of the day. We made some progress. We're in Zenithia. We did a thing. Let's continue. Who else can we talk to? Hello, 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 hello. Long have we awaited this day. Prithee, hasten and tell the old man in the rearward chamber the glad tidings. Sure. Behold, my sapling of the great world tree, Yggdrasil, still lives. Zenithia is saved. Thanks be to your good selves. Pray, take this as a gift. Pray, take this. What's this? Hello? Oh, I got a Yggdrasil sapling? Wait, what? Yggdrasil sapling? Is that going to be like a knick-knack, or is that actually like something I can use to get more things? A young shoot that waves proudly in the breeze. Peep that. It's a knick-knack, yep. So it just goes in the museum. Okay, fair enough. Mini medal, hell yeah. And another TNT ticket, because we totally need another one of those right now. Question. How many mini medals? I want to try to get to 50, right? Not even barely past halfway. Zenithia, certainly a fairly tricky place to find your way around, I suppose. Hehehe, thank you. This is a present for you. Help yourself to some Yggdrasil Dew. What? So, like, is it like a Mountain Dew, but made out of Yggdrasil instead? Can I get more? You can only take one? What does it do? It's like, is it a key item? Anyway, where did it go? Yggdrasil leaf. It's a key item. A dainty dew that will restore all of the party members' HP. So it's a freaking mega elixir, basically. That's dope. Whoa. Mega potion, or I guess mega potion is close enough. Because mega potion heals all, but it didn't necessarily heal all of your HP. But it doesn't do MP, so it's not a mega elixir. Do the Drew, I mean do. You can do the Drew. What the hell's that? A grapple hook? What the fuck? Sure. Totally. What is that for? Some sort of useful tool. Who knows what powers it possesses? I don't know. That's why I peeped it. Stupid game. What? Zenithia's taken to the skies again? That's wonderful news. Now we just need to bring about the resurrection of the Zenith Dragon and everything will be back on track. The powers of the Zenith Dragon are said to be sealed in a place called the Talon Tower, an island to the west of Helmunaptra. Okay, so that island that's surrounded by mountains that I can't get to is the Talon Tower. It is a tower, I knew that, but now I know it's the Talon Tower. You can have what's in the chest of drawers over there to take with you. Might come in useful, you know. Okay. So that's... Okay, so this grapple hook helps you with that place, but how do I get to the tower? You still prefer Vane as a flying city? Vane is probably my favorite because it's a magic guild flying around in the skies. That's I have to concur on that, Frog. I can't think of a better flying city in a game that I've played that I like better. Off the top of my head. I'm trying to think if there's one in Final Fantasy games that's better than that, but I don't think so. How long has it been since we did gaze upon the world from our heavenly domain? Lo, if thou wouldst have descend, thou canst do so much so at the touch of the A, B, or X button. Wait, what? But have a care, the terrain must be flat. Oh, shit. This is... I can... Oh my god. It's an airship. I can literally use the city as the airship. Bruh. Bruh. How do I steer this shit? Because hell yeah. Now I know how we're getting to the tower. We can fly right the fuck over the mountains. But how do I fly this? Where's the fucking steering wheel? Hail, friends, we are saved. Zenithia is saved by your mercy. What words could justly express our gratitude? What dost thou say? A Zenithian called Dr. Aegon? But there is no Zenithian by such a name, my friends. Dr. Aegon is not a Zenithian? He's a liar. Any books we can read while we're here? What about Zeal? Oh, Zeal's pretty dope, DJ, but personally, again, I still like Vane. Again, I'm a Lunar guy, not necessarily a Chrono Trigger guy, so while I think Chrono Trigger is an amazing game, you know it's not in my top, and you know Lunar is, so yeah, just saying. There's a book here called Heavenly Stars. It's full of myths and legends about all the stars. Wow. Cool beans. Glad we read that book. Can we get one that's like, just like, you found porn, just have something different? Jesus. How boring. I'm gonna check them all. I have to. I've opened this can of worms. There's a rather dog-eared diary that looks to have been written by a Zenithian. Okay. To have violated the sacred oath, to descend to the world below, alack, howsoever shalt the Zenith Dragon forgive? The pages that follow are too worn to read. Wow. You could read one whole sentence. Zeal's a close second, and that was a continent, aka Atlantis. I mean, floating continent, floating city. It's a floating part of a land in a game. I mean, I'm not going to be too nitpicky on what's considered a floating city. Because, you know, by those standards, even like the floating continent in Final Fantasy VI, I guess, but that's just a dungeon, so I don't know if that really counts either. So yeah, there was two to read. A diary that you could read one line, and a fucking book that was like, hey, it's about stars. Cool, right? Cool. Alright. Where east the steering wheel? By the grace of the goddess, many of my fellow Zenithians survived the flooding. Also, they don't think you're a Zenithian. You can't beat a bit of clock-stopping hibernation to get you out of a drop of the old hot water. So happy to see my old friends. I've counted way past 7th heaven. I'm on cloud 9. Wow. Did we forget about a very obvious floating continent slash city? Columbia? Columbia? Columbia. Oh, from Bioshock Infinite. Yeah, it just hit me too. Okay. We can count that as a floating city, which is pretty cool. But even so, that the whole game is the floating city. I wasn't really thinking about it in the context of the whole game being a floating city, which is still cool. Don't get me wrong. I love that game. By the way, we're flying around on an entire city is my airship, so hell yeah. You know what? We still haven't flown down here to this little gray island down here. Did we ever fly down here to see what was there? I mean, whatever's there, we should be able to get to now that we can do this, right? Surely. It's probably something I could have already done. Oh, what the hell? There's a fucking house here? Well, there's no room to land here. Yes, there is. Don't lie to me. Can I land in the water? No. Okay, we'll have to fly over here. Hold on. How did I never go down there? What the hell have I been doing? Guess what game of all games is listed in the TV tropes page? For floating continents? What game of all games? What? I don't really know. Oh shit, I didn't know it was gonna actually let me do that. Oops. Oops. Can I zoom? If I zoom to Zenithia, will it take me where I just parked it? Or am I actually gonna be inside of it? I don't have any guesses right now, DJ. Because I don't know what other games have floating continents or cities that come to mind off the top of my head right now. Blank the motherfucking blank. Blank the motherfucking blank. Puff the motherfucking magic dragon. Spyro the motherfucking dragon. Crash the motherfucking Bandicoot. It's probably something obvious. Oh, Echo the motherfucking dolphin. Oh my god. Don't let Walker let you hear you say that. And we were talking about the FF6 floating. Actually, I brought that up a second ago, Drew, that there is a floating continent in 6. Okay, first of all, I was just seeing if it zoomed me right here. It does. Okay. I don't really care where I start from. I want to fly to that little island and see what the hell that little house is. Because now I'm like, what is that shit? I want to know. I needs to know. I gots to know. It is required that I know. And then I'll fly to the fucking little continent to the bottom left and go to that tower. Because that's our next main goal. There's a whole section on Final Fantasy. Would you like to talk about all the floating things in Final Fantasy that I'm not thinking of? You didn't really like Neovane or Borgen's Brahma in Lunar 2? Yeah, Neovane wasn't as cool, but Neovane's a dungeon more than a cool city. But it's kind of cool to have it in the second game. But Vane, the original Magic Guild, is pretty epic. It's just a cool concept. You know, you want to learn magic? You got to go to the floating fucking city of Vane, baby. Hell yeah. The garden? Like Final Fantasy VIII's garden? I don't consider that a floating city if that's what you're talking about. Poor Mr. and Mrs. Porgy have both been awfully depressed ever since little Georgie was snatched away. Oh, what a terrible, terrible affair. If only someone would rescue Georgie and bring him home to them. Who the fuck is Georgie? Who's Pudding Pot? What am I doing here? What is this place? Look at the shelves. There doesn't seem to be any. Final Fantasy 1 has Lufenia. I thought Lufenia was a city that was like already on the ground. Maybe it used to be floating. And then like you go to the floating fortress where you fight Tiamat. That's one of the dungeons. But again, I don't know if that's considered a city, right? I don't know. Again, I don't think of Final Fantasy 1 when I think of floating cities. Lufenia is actually a floating city that you teleport to? Okay, I couldn't remember if Lufenia was like just a city that used to float or if it was actually floating. Georgie. Oh, my poor Georgie. Georgie, Porgy, Puddin' Pie. Mr. Porgy. Oh, if only I knew where my dear boy Georgie was. Ever since he was taken, it's as if the light has gone out and our family has been plunged into darkness. Who the fuck is Georgie? Am I supposed to find him? Is this a side quest? I'm assuming it's a side quest, because I don't remember anybody named Georgie. Oh, yeah. Final Fantasy III. Yeah, the whole first part of the game is a floating continent. But it's a continent again, not a city. Again, I'm still thinking about it being a city, not necessarily a whole continent. I feel like there's two different things in my head, even though they are both floating. So nobody's saying anything useful here? Nobody knows anything about Georgie Porgy or Pudding or Pie? Okay, so Georgie was snatched away. I'm guessing something will happen once I finally figure out the whole situation with the kids getting kidnapped and working as slaves and all that. We're probably going to find all that situation before, you know, this is all said and done. In fact, is Talon Tower the tower that I need to be like... Is that the tower from the beginning of the game? Because that'd be dope. FF8 has floating military academies. Yeah, the gardens. That's what Dragon was talking about. And technically, he is correct in saying that they can float. But I never looked at them as floating cities because they don't float from the beginning of the game. You just find out later that they're floating, or that they can like be used as a mobile, like almost like a hovercraft. It's like a giant hovercraft city. They can't really like fly through the skies or float high up in the sky. FF9 has the Chocobo Sky Garden. Okay. I wouldn't call that a city either, but it is something in the sky. Yeah, sure. Xenogears has a floating city. I guess it does. Man, I don't remember Xenogears that well anymore. It's been a while. If it had ended better, I'd probably remember it better. Huh? It sticks out of the ground. I'm floating. Not golden saucer. It's in the air. It's not necessarily floating, though. That doesn't mean it's floating, though. It's like saying the top of the skyscraper. It's the same thing. Yes, because it's protruding from the ground. Without it attached to the ground, it would just crash to the ground, right? You don't call trees floating, dude. Alright, anyway, we're back at Zenithia. Let's fly over to that dang tower, shall we? See, Final Fantasy 11 has the Tulia region, apparently. Is that a floating thing? How do I stop this thing from, like, it just perpetually moves? It's kind of annoying. Phantasy Star 3. Although, again, technically not a floating city, or technically a city and not a floating city. Okay, well, again, I think we're probably just bringing up anything that smells like a floating anything now. We're getting away from the floating city concept a little too much. FF12 had a weird floating mining city. FF12 is interesting because a lot of things are in the sky in Final Fantasy 12. And 13, too. Yeah. But I don't feel like they're memorable because they're in the sky, if that makes sense. Because, like, there's also the damn city in Skyward Sword at the beginning of the game. You're in a floating city, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that. It's adorable, but because the game is my least favorite 3D Zelda, it's, like, hard to love it, you know?